What the heck are pain points and why do you need them? In this video, I'm going to tell you what pain points are, why they're critical to your health coaching business, and how you can define them. Hi there, I'm Kendra Perry, online business mentor for health and wellness coaches. If you are a health coach, a health practitioner, or some type of coach working in the wellness space, I'm here to help you start and grow your business to multiple six figures this year. So if that's something you're into, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that little bell next to the subscription button so that you get notified when I post new videos on Thursday. All right, so let's dive into pain points. So you might be wondering, well, what are pain points? So pain points are essentially the sub problems that your ideal client has because of the bigger problem, okay? So in order to define pain points, you have to know what problem you solve. You have to have defined your niche statement. So if you haven't defined your niche statement, my previous video called Niche Statement, Write It in 5 minutes or less will tell you exactly how to develop your niche statement. And then once you do that, you can come back to this video. Okay. So everyone has a big problem that they want solving. Okay. Now, because of that big problem, they have all these sub problems. Now, these sub problems would go away if you got rid of the bigger problem, but you still want to address these sub problems. Okay. So an example would be, let's say you have a woman who is 100 pounds overweight. And so her problem is weight loss. She wants to lose weight. She's unable to. Now, what would be the smaller problems that she would have because of that bigger problem? Well, clothes don't fit. Maybe she feels subconscious during sex. Maybe she's uncomfortable sitting on the bus. Maybe she doesn't know what to eat. Maybe she's hungry all the time because she's counting calories. Maybe she's too exhausted to exercise. Maybe she's embarrassed when she goes on dates or embarrassed when she goes out with her husband. So these are kind of these little sub problems that she has because of the bigger problem, which is the 100 pounds of weight gain, right? Now, why is it important to know pain points? Because as an online marketer, and you, my friend, as an online coach, as a health coach, you are now an online marketer, okay? You have to kind of get that into your head. Now, I know marketing has a bit of a slimy reputation, but you don't have to do it this way, okay? But truly, what marketing is really just communication, okay? And it's understanding your human or your ideal client better than they do, right? Now, someone who has been really fit and thin their entire life, they won't relate to those pain points, right? You could talk about how everything is tight and you feel really uncomfortable on buses. Maybe they get on the bus and they feel super stressed out and overwhelmed when they don't see 2 seats empty because they know they're not going to fit into that one seat. And then they have to stand up for the entire bus ride and they're exhausted because they just worked all day, right? Now, if you were a skinny or fit person your whole life, you wouldn't really understand that. That's probably something that you would actually never even think about. But someone who has gained a significant amount of weight understands that intimately. And this is what I mean when you want to know your clients better than they know themselves, because people are truly going to invest in what you offer when they feel like you understand them, right? Because people, they really just want to feel seen and heard. And if they don't feel seen and heard by you, if you don't truly understand their day-to-day struggle and all these little micro problems that they're dealing with by the hour, then they're probably not going to invest in your program, okay? So these pain points are not only critical for truly understanding your person, but also for the content that you create. And the cool thing about pain points is it gives you all this content that you can just repeat. So I recommend that you come up with 30 pain points for your ideal client. So remember, you have to define the bigger problem first, and you can go back to that previous video, niche statement, write yours in 5 minutes or less if you need to write a niche statement, because you cannot determine pain points until you actually figure out what the niche statement is. But once you know what that is, then you can determine 30 pain points. And then suddenly you have 30 pieces of content that you can write. And once you get to the end, you can just go back to the beginning. And if you're thinking that's repetitive, that's actually a good thing. Most people think repetition is a bad thing. They're always trying to come up with new and unique content ideas, but you don't have to do that. Repetition is actually the point, because people need to hear things multiple times, and what you're trying to do is get known for a very specific thing, okay? So utilize these pain points to drive all your content, things like social media content, your videos, or even things like sales pages or emails, that sort of thing. You want to be speaking to these pain points on a regular basis and then helping your human actually solve them, okay? So those are pain points. Now, if you're still stuck on your niche, you need to get a niche statement, you can download my Discover Your Money-Making Niche. The link is just below this video. That is a totally free workbook, totally free resource, and it will help you define your money-making niche. Now, if you have any questions about this video, please do comment below. You can also shoot me a direct message on Instagram. My handle is @KendraPerryInc. It will also be linked below. And if you like this video, make sure to like it, share it, and comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you get notified when I post new videos every Thursday. I'm Kendra Perry. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.